I guess one of my questions is, I know I heard part, but I came a little late, why you guys want to be in the position you want. What has the old graduate school council done that you've liked and you'd like to see continue, and what are areas that you might want to expand on? Anybody can start.
My answer is simple. That's I just want to get more Chinese involved.
Can I answer?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, first of all, the one problem which we have now in GSOM that unfortunately most of the MSF students, they don't show up to the events, to anything. So we want to work on it just to improve the situation, maybe work more closer with staff and to get some suggestions from them. Maybe even work with professors, maybe then can persuade students at least to come to the events, to meet new people, to learn something more. Because you learn not only in the class, but outside the class as well. Also, the other idea was to work with different student clubs, maybe even undergraduate student clubs like LEAP, like LGBT community and everything, just because they have a lot of great people who can who can help us to develop that. Thank you.
You can go.
Okay, I think my aspect, like as a president, it would fall over like all the other positions, so that to make sure that everything happens. And for me, okay, what I could say that the last student council did was to sort of like integrate us, but I felt that we needed to do something more that is like more meaningful. Like as Bob said, like we need to engage like in sports with faculty if need be, so that faculty knows us and knows us like outside the classroom. And also maybe as a group of students, you know, like go camping, you know, let's not do something for like only like a few hours, like go camping and go like sleep over somewhere, and then, you know, like have nice pictures that we could maybe, I don't know, hang up in GSOM or something that say, okay, we went like camping this other time, and you know, it was very much fun, you know, because and usually it happens that for you guys like to get to know each other, you find that it takes like a much longer time. So usually the activities that we have that are very great, but that are for like a few hours, you know. Yeah, so that's one of the things.
So like, for example, what I've liked, that's what you asked, what I've liked about what Student Council has done has been the events. Like they have made the Six Flag event, some networking events, the Celtics game, and things like that are really cool because it actually gets people to bring them together. However, I feel that on a marketing perspective, we can make things better, like create attendance, also integrate undergraduate, integrate MSF students. And you know, like if you give them meaning, if you give, like convince them, like I feel that you just need that, I don't know, kind of characteristic just to bring people together, and I feel that I would be a good fit. And also, like what could be better is get Clark's name out there. You know, like alumni have not donated. I mean, unless you're the guy who came to Clark 50 years ago, and yes, you donate, you have like thousands of dollars, you create a new center, which is good. But what about alumni that graduated, I don't know, last year, 2 years ago, like that we still know, like, and like from my personal experience, I had this friend who graduated 2010, and he donated always, and then he does like what Clark has done, like in the undergraduate level, with like events and everything. Like social life needs to get going, academics need to get going, and you know, like I personally want better professors. Not that these are bad, but I know that we want to get better professors, you know, like more accountable and evaluate them together.
Okay, I want to talk about it culturally because in GSOM we have students from so many countries. We are so close, but yet so far. You know, I don't think we get this opportunity outside anywhere that you're going to a class where there's a Chinese student, there's a Nepali student, there's an Indian student, but still we are not having that full-fledged interaction between us. I think we need to create one platform for all of us to know each other better. And I think as our GSOM Student Council team, we will do that next year.
I would like to say what I liked about the previous council was they organized various events, and which was really nice. There was various networking events as well, but there was lesser amount of networking events. Like I work for Clark Women in Business, and we took students to the 22nd annual Dynamic Women in Business conference at Harvard. And believe me, that was the annual conference, and Clark was participating for the first time. And that made me feel that we should participate in such events more. So if I become the general secretary, I would strive to take Clark to all these events. I would work towards that. Thank you.
First of all, I'll definitely continue what the student council is doing now, like especially the happy hours, because I knew most of you from the happy hour, so that must go on. And secondly, I think we should like collaborate with other departments like the ITC, because many people are dual degree, and like I'm sustainability, she is social change, so we will be taking classes there, but we don't know what's going in their department, or those people don't know what's going in our department, so we don't have a lot of turnout in our program. So I think we need to collaborate with other departments too. I think the events that happened this year were pretty good. We just need to continue with them and like just have more events per month. I mean, like right now we have kind of one event per month. Maybe we can just like some of the good ones like Sunny, if it is in Booster ever. So like we can probably have 2 trips or something like that, and like sleepovers would be good. Camping would be good, like some kind of adventurous activities like rafting in Maine or something like that.
Any other questions? Yes, Stella?
Actually,
I mean, you want to speak up, please don't. Let me speak up.
actually, I have a question for the candidates. All the students at first maybe are passionate about the events, the activities at first, but as time goes by, their passion may fade away. They're not enthusiastic about activities. So, do you have any ideas to keep us always passionate about these events?
Well, for me, I would say that, not to be, I just like we don't have to have too many events. That's when they get to lose meaning. We have to have a limited number, because remember, we're still at school as well, and we don't have like this whole later time. So we need to create and be very strategic when we create events, that we make events that are just meaningful, that are gonna like integrate us together. It's not the idea that we have to have like too many events. We just need to be strategic. When are we gonna do it? When are we gonna, like in summer we can go camping, like in winter, like go snowboarding or something, have something like that, but they shouldn't be clustered around too much around the same time, because that's when they get to lose meaning, and a lot of people will not attend because like, yeah, well, they do this every day, so what, I'll probably go like around this time and never end up going. I know that it happens like that when things that you do them like time and time again, you do the same thing, it sort of like loses meaning. I don't find any meaning in it. So the strategy would be to have like different events, but not too close to each other. That could be very meaningful and very adventurous. Maybe I love adventure, I don't know. But that could be like sort of like adventure type of things. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree that more. And what I want to say is that I just want to identify what the student want and combine with the study, professional life, and work is like relax and charge, and just a little break from the professional learning. Something like what I said for the traditional festival, because students are willing to be nostalgic in the abroading, especially a lot of abroading students, foreign students in GSOM council and students GSOM. Yeah, this is what I should do.
So I mean, I have experience in doing events. Like I do this thing called DNA marketing, and this company will organize a party each month for graduates and undergraduates. Actually, there's a party tomorrow, so feel free to come. It's in Biblos Lounge in Union Station. But what I mean, we do things once a month. For example, we market it really well, and to create passion, you just need to find out what people want. Like some people like, I don't know, playing video games like FIFA tournaments. Why not host that here? Some people like going camping, some people like going to concerts, etc. So the key thing here is offering diverse events that can cater to everyone here at Clark, and market them well, and yes, as Tuli said, not do them repeatedly, you know, like just do it one weekend, and sometimes we don't even need to sponsor events. Sometimes you guys can come and see and state your idea, and I don't know, that way we could work better and give you a better voice, like accept your feedback.
First of all, thank you for this great question. I would like to say that, as I mentioned, I would like to create a magazine, a digital one, where you all can tell us your ideas, your suggestions. And I think we have so many international students that we should incorporate their cultures into all the events which we organize. And if we take into account all the suggestions and ideas which these students tell us, I think that will keep them engaged and they'll keep coming into these events. That's what I think.